What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ionian Gaming. This is your host, Roz. As always, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, and TikTok, all at Ionian Gaming. This video is not Sorry. This video is not meant for young kids. If you're a young kid or someone who's easily offended by adult language and or content, please turn this video off now. This video is not for you. That being said, welcome to part 19 of my Wrath of the Lich King World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic playthrough on a Blood Elf Mage. So, we just left off. I don't even remember what we did last time. It was a couple of days ago. Tells you how much I record in one day and then don't record the rest of the week. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not very prepared today. So, but anyway, I don't remember what we left off, but I know we're still in Borean Tundra, because we're going to always be in Borean Tundra, forever, it seems. And, oh yeah, I'm going to go north here a little bit. I'm going to rebuff up, because I need to. Amplify magic. Okay, so I got Mage armor, Arcane Brilliance, Arcane Intel. Yeah, we'll do that buff too. Alright, let's,
well met.
Turn in this quest here. Doesn't matter what we get. We're going to be disenchanting the damn thing anyway. We got a little box of surprises here. We got some more cobalt ore. Are we done with monitoring rifts? Okay. So we got to go up here and get Maximus's Claw. Which I think... Oh, okay, so we did a dungeon last time. I think we did Nexus last time. And the reason I say that is because I remember getting summoned out of here. And that's the only reason I wouldn't have finished this area. Is if I got invited into a dungeon group. Okay, now I am free to be me and free to be you. Alright, so I wave the white flag in the Murloc costume. We come up here, we kill a big crab, and then we get the fuck out of here, and we're done with this little area now, too. Then we only have a little bit north of us, and then we have all of the west. Or the east. The east. We have all the east. I know how to read a map. Stop it. It is fucking early in the morning on a Saturday and my day off, and Thanksgiving was this week, and it was just a bunch of shit going on in my personal life. And I told you in my Contra video that I'd get into it a little bit when I started playing Warcraft. So here fucking goes, folks. So I have a couple of ex-girlfriends, a few ex-girlfriends. Now most of them, I don't know about you guys, but I don't fucking like drama. I don't care for drama. I don't want to be part of drama. Alright? It's just, I honestly, if a relationship goes south and you can't fix it, and sometimes I want to fix relationships, other times I don't, okay? It depends. It truly depends on the mood I'm in during the breakup. Also, if I'm the one breaking up or not. Also depends that too. I mean, that's to be expected. But
I can't pass that yet.
But at the end of the day, if the relationship can't be saved and you both aren't working on it, and I don't think I've had a relationship where we could have saved it even if we did work on it. The breakup's over. There's no need for us to be in each other's lives, for the most part, okay? If we decide that we're going to be friends afterwards, then we're going to be friends afterwards, and we're going to... But the key to being friends after a breakup is you got to give each other space. Alright? You have to do it. Now, if it's a particular bad breakup, i.e., I'm going to tell you about some of my breakups here, okay? One of my breakups, I had a breakup a long time ago. I'm getting out of here in disguise. Anyhow, had a breakup a while ago. It's been 5-ish years actually since we dated and then broke up. All right, and I think I told you parts of the story. It was a bad breakup, and honestly, it goes like this. All right, I didn't cheat on her, no matter what she says. Here's the whole story. She started acting very sketchy, and anytime someone around me starts acting sketchy, there's a reason for it. Okay, people just don't change up on you out of nowhere if they start acting sketchy. Be aware of the signs, folks. They're there, and they're there for a reason. As soon as your gut says something's off, it is. Trust me on this. My gut has been right 100% of the time when somebody was switching up on me, cheating on me, etc. Well, I decided I was going to do some investigating one night, and I was up at like 3 in the morning. I worked overnights at the time, and I did some investigating, and I'm like, well, what do I know about my actual girlfriend? Okay? And she, as much as she wanted to be, I guess, deep, she wasn't. She was the type of person who felt the world owed her everything because she earned everything that she got, if that makes sense. She was a single mom, and she bought her house, she was divorced, she was surviving on her own, and god damn it, the world owed her that because she did it herself. She was getting, I think she got her master's degree by now, but I don't know. Again, I don't care enough to, follow my exes or anything like that. But anyhow, I think she was going for her master's. I think that's what the deal was. Well, anyway, I felt something was off, and I worked nights, so I decided I was going to do some investigating. So I created a POF account and, thought I'd check to see if she was on there. She was. Well, kids were asleep. It's 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I'm not going to be that type of guy who starts a fight with somebody at that time of day. Okay? Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. So, I went to sleep. I didn't delete my POF account because I needed it to confront her. I wake up to her yelling at me because I'm on POF. And how did she find me on POF? Through her account. Alright? So it's a very fucked up situation.
Good luck, friend.
But
Greetings.
it lets her sleep at night,
Be careful.
making me the bad guy in the situation. And I have no problem being the bad guy in the situation. I've told a lot of people this. I don't want to say emotionally stunted, but I don't want to sound like a sociopath either, but like for me to develop any kind of sense of caring for a person, it takes a lot. I've been cheated on, broken up with, hurt so many freaking times. I've kind of built up a wall, and I just kind of feel numb to the pain. But I also don't feel any of like the, oh my god, you're my world bullshit that comes along with a relationship either. So that's kind of how I am in life, okay? So whenever she found my POF profile through her POF account and confronted me with that and told me I needed to leave, I left, okay? I didn't even try to save this relationship. Because I'll be 100% honest with you, this relationship wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. I didn't feel anything. I knew that she was kind of a placeholder. And you can say whatever you want about me by calling my girlfriend at the time a placeholder. But that's what she was. We weren't going to progress any further than we had already. Alright? So that's part 1 of this story. And this story is in like 7 or 8 parts. Okay. Moving on to part 2. Alright? So, I blocked her on Facebook. I was kind of pissed at her. About a year later, I went through and I had this great idea that I was unblocking people just to prove a point, okay? I said to myself, John, and I knew it was me, because I said it in my voice, and I was wearing my own underwear. But I said to myself, John, and that's Roz's real name. If you guys haven't been following this channel, I have let that slip out a couple of 100 times. So, anyhow, I say to myself, John. And as I said it in my own voice, and I was wearing my underwear, so I knew it was me. Not every girl you date is a psychopath. And let's prove it right now by unblocking this girl. Okay? So I did.
That spell isn't ready.
And I don't want to say it was like instantaneous, because it wasn't. But it was within 2 fucking days. I get a message from her. I see you unblocked me. Anyway, hope all is well with you. Something along those lines. If you want to talk, we can. And me and her had a little bit of a conversation.
I need to get closer.
And that was the end of it. Okay? Then, a couple of months later, I had this... She made... yeah, again, judge me all you fucking want on this. I don't care. But she used to make this chicken Alfredo that was really good, and I wanted the recipe for it. And based on our last conversation... I felt that it was okay for us to talk. Well, I got a bunch of fucking venom from her about how Google is your friend and blah 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 this, and you know you didn't need me in your life, so go figure it out yourself. Okay, fine, fuck you. Okay, fuck you. Bye. That was the end of the conversation. Okay, hadn't talked to her since that day. This was in 2019. Okay. Early 2019. So we are almost in 2023. So we are at almost 4 years since I've spoken to this woman. Let's move forward in life, okay? After the breakup, I dated around like Roz does. And I ended up back with a girl I had dated before. Alright? Well, anyway, she had gotten herself into all kinds of fucking sketchy shit. Like, all kinds. Like, she was dating one of her clients, and she was a mental health therapist, and it was, she lost her job, and, like, she got into all kinds of sketchy shit. And then this guy she was dating was a meth addict, and it was just completely all kinds of sketchy shit involved with her. Well, we reconciled and started talking again and all this other stuff, and we started dating again. And then
That spell isn't ready.
he got out of jail,
That's still recharging.
and then she started acting all sketchy.
I can't cast that.
And I was like, you know what? No, I can't do this. You know what? I'm not really gonna look, but you know,
Still recharging.
because I don't want to know. So I just ghosted her. Judge me all you want on that one. I did. I don't want to break up. I don't owe her anything. You know, if she is, she'll ask what's up. Okay. I know that's like some kind of weird mind game bullshit, but it isn't, because it's true. If you walk away from somebody and they don't come after you, just keep walking. So, anyhow, Nothing. I got nothing from her for like a week. So, Roz, doing Roz-like things, blocks her on everything. We move on with our lives, okay? I get some mail. And it's a letter from this chick. Alright? And it's like, how do you get a hold of somebody who has blocked you on everything? Well, you go old school. She mailed me a fucking letter, folks. I'm not even kidding. And it was like, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what happened. If you think it was because of my ex, he's back in jail.
I can't use that.
All this shit and all this other stuff. And I was like, I don't want to deal with this. So I was like, okay. So I did. I looked, and I was like, I looked at her profile. There was nothing on her profile. And then I looked at her other profile, and it had pictures of her and her pet addict on it. And the same day that she actually mailed the letter, she's getting her picture taken with this guy that she claims is not in her life. All right, whatever.
It's still recharging.
Well, because I'm a moron, about 10 months later, we reconnect, and we start going out again. And again, she starts acting all sketchy. And by sketchy, I mean she does things that are... as smart as somebody she is, she's not very smart. And you may say to yourself, what does that even mean? Here's a pro tip for you guys. If you decide that you want to post some sketchy shit on the internet, okay, and you do it on one of your social media accounts, maybe unlink them. I'm just saying, if it posts on if it tweets out that you posted a photo on Instagram and it has a caption of you and so in it, but you only blocked me from seeing the photo but not the tweet, you know, there's a reason intelligence and wisdom are statted differently, or two different stats in Dungeons and Dragons. Anyhow, I got mad. I was like, I fell for your bullshit a second time.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Never again. And I mean never fucking again am I going to deal with this dumb bitch. Okay? And she is the worst type of person in the world. Okay? Because she's the victim. Every time something happens to her, she's the victim. It's not her fault. It's the world's fault. And I don't fucking get how. I mean, she should carry her own fucking tape with or chalk with her so she can make an outline of herself on the street. That's how many times she's been the victim in everything that's happened to her. It's not her fault she's in debt. It's not her fault she can't pay her bills. It's not her fault she married a drug addict. It's not her fault that her now boyfriend's in jail. I mean, granted, it's not her fault her boyfriend's in jail because he's an idiot. A drug addict, too.
I'm out of range.
But she also has a messiah complex. Like, she feels she can save the world. And she can't even save her own fucking self. But more on that to be said later. Well, so now you know... Oh, and she texted me, and then when her boyfriend got arrested, she sent me a text with the link that he got arrested for breaking and entering, and you thought he was in my life, and I'm like, well, you know, he's on your TikTok, so I would assume he's still in your life. But, you know, whatever. Keep your lies up. I don't care. So, anyhow, that's where we're at in the story, okay? And this is where the story gets really fucking good, okay? Because it has been 8-9 months since I've actually talked to her. Okay? So I haven't talked to either of these women in a while. And then out of nowhere. The first girlfriend, who was POFing it and accused me of cheating on her, sends me a message. This chick, the one that was with her, the meth addict, was messaging the original girl's husband, saying that me and the original girl were trying to reconcile, and well, it was damaging her marriage.
I can't use that item.
And
I need to get closer.
And that the girl who dated the meth addict went out with her husband one time, like 5 years ago or whatever, and she's been obsessed with him ever since.
It's still recharging.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so that's message 1. Okay? And I'm like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, honestly. I don't talk to this dumb bitch. Okay? At all. I haven't talked to her in a long time. And I haven't talked to you in like 4 years. So why the fuck would I be involved in this? It's not like I woke up and said, you know what I want to do? I want to mess with an ex-girlfriend. But which girlfriend do I want to mess with? How about one I haven't heard from in 4 years? I don't think about these people after the fact, usually. Unless I'm pretty pissed off about something they've done to me recently. And this is where we're at.
It's not ready yet.
And I explained to her that I haven't talked to her. I don't know what she's doing. And even if I did, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Okay? I don't talk to her either. I don't talk to you. I'm not involved. Leave me the fuck out of this.
It's still recharging.
All right. That was the way it was for about a week. Then a couple of days ago, I get another message from her. Well, that's just fucking great. She wouldn't know who the fuck I am if it wasn't for you. Blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah that, blah, blah, blah this. And I'm like, bitch, she's talking to your husband, not me. So why am I involved in this? Oh, that's right. She says I'm trying to reconcile with you. Well, why don't you show your husband our messages on like Facebook and shit, and you could see when the last time you and I actually fucking talked was. I mean, truthfully, if your husband and you have such a strong bond, why don't you just hand him your phone and say, hey, show me where Roz's number's at in here? And why don't you hang on to my phone for like 3 or 4 days? Because if we are getting back together, he's probably going to text me. You know? It would make sense, but... So, anyway, on advice of my baby sister, I have decided, because of the craziness that Chick 2 is doing, and that I think that it's either way past medication time for her, or she broke into her boyfriend's stash of meth, I have decided that I am going to defend myself and protect my family. So I have purchased a firearm that will be guaranteed to ventilate anybody who shows up to my house unwanted. And that's the way I feel about this. You're not going to attack me or my family if you're going to be acting especially crazy. Alright? Well, I told Chick A this as well.
That's still recharging.
And her response was, I don't care. We're not friends. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, you're the one that wanted,
That's still recharging.
you're the one that wanted reconcile, or not reconcile, but let me know that one of my exes is doing particularly sketchy bullshit with you. Okay, I didn't contact you. I didn't even want to talk to you. I don't even think about you. But by all means, this is my fucking fault. Alright? Then, so I have made the decision that I am blocking all ex-girlfriends that I have ever dated from everything. I don't need to see you, want to see you, talk to you, unless you're one of the ones that we've said we would remain friends and are actually capable of acting like adults and remaining friends. So, I thought that was the end of it. But there's more. So, crazy dumb bitch number 2. Her boyfriend was in the paper the other day because he was tampering with evidence at a drug overdose. And he's about ready to go to jail again.
Greetings.
And if you followed her history, when every time he goes to jail, she needs to have somebody. She's the type of person that absolutely has to have somebody in her life, or she goes fucking nuts. And it cracks me up because she accused me of being that person, and I'm fine without people. But she apparently is not. So, here's where my theory is on the matter. I figure he's going to jail. She needs somebody. So what does she do? She starts looking for somebody that she can reconnect with, so she has somebody that she can string along until her pet meth addict gets out of jail again. Also, said guy was supposedly a lot better than me. Okay? I mean, why would you choose somebody who's worse than the one you're with? He's been arrested 3 times this year. That's made the papers. Versus my 0 times I've been arrested ever.
Still recharging. I can't pass that.
So, yeah, you got me beat, man. You're cool.
Still recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I don't have a target.
Well, I got a little too serious there. But yeah, anyway. Yep, that's what's going on in my life right now. That's what's been going on this past week. Hope you enjoyed this chaos that is my life. Also, because of these 2 chicks coming, or being the way they are, I had to reevaluate the craziness of my exes. And it turns out my ex-wife has lost a spot that she has been the reigning, defending, and undisputed champion of for almost 8 years. That's right, folks. She not only lost the top spot, but she got knocked down 2 pegs to number 3 because of the bullshit that's going on right now with those other 2, who I don't talk to either. So yeah, it's been fun, guys.
I'm still recharging.
It's been a lot of fun this week. So I hope your Thanksgiving was good. Mine was pretty good. Got to hang out with my family.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Went to a local bar near my parents' house. My sister talked me into spending the night at my parents' house the night before Thanksgiving. And with, crazy pants and 1 and 2 on the loose, out in the real world, unmedicated, unsupervised, I thought maybe it might be a good idea to get out of my house for a day or so. So, anyhow, as we went down to a local bar, and I ran into a bunch of friends, and then I ran into a guy who wants to kick my ass because I fired him, and it was a big mess there. But I didn't get into a fight, didn't need bail money, so
I can't cast that yet.
that's important.
I'm still recharging.
Man, I am almost 74. I got friends coming over tonight to watch Survivor Series. Haven't done one of my pay-per-view parties in a while.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
Alright. Alright, man, we are booking it through this quest. I need to drink too, because drinking is important.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Oh, you know what, guys? I lied. I lied to you.
That's still
I forgot. I had
That
talked
spell
to
isn't ready.
Crazy
That's still
Chick,
recharging.
number
I
2,
need to get closer.
the one with the drug friend, and
I can't cast that yet. That spell
who's
isn't ready.
apparently trying to cause problems with another ex, but whatever. I talked to her about 3 months ago, maybe, because I texted her because her guy started following me. Now, as much as I like subscribers and stuff, he's not really the demographic I'm after, so I blocked him and told her to leave me alone. Again. And she said a bunch of vile fucking things about him, and I'm like, cool. So the fact that, you know, they're still doing whatever they're doing and all that shit, I'm just saying, folks, like, she needs help. Like, I wouldn't believe anything that she says. I wouldn't believe anything either one of them says. I mean, they are, as I said, that's way past medication time for both of them. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. But, man, I do some occasionally sketchy shit, but, man, you guys are just fucked up.
It's too far away.
Clan Master J.
I'm out of range.
That's not what I wanted.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that.
Alright, we got it all. Alright, let's get to shore. Let's go fly, turn this stuff in. I'm gonna hit 70 probably in Grizzly Hills or Zoldrak, the rate I'm going. Because I'm not anywhere near.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Need that mana
I
gem.
can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Jesus Christ. Didn't know I was going to have to pull 3 things here at once all the time. Yeah, let's get airborne. And then we can move north. And then we can move... do I want to move north or do I want to move east again? I kind of want to move east again. Because then we can start doing the Kalaska dailies and get through some of them. And
How may I aid you? Go in peace.
power by 36. Those are an upgrade. Alright, let's get moving here. Let's disenchant some of this stuff here, folks. Disenchant, I think. Alright, so let's see where are we at now. We got to go up here to the orphan. Okay, where's this orphan calf at? Let's abandon that quest and start over. Okay, so this dude's gonna give us.
Hello.
Okay, so I gotta take this. Okay, so the elephant will follow me. Okay. Come on, elephant. Fucking small elephant. Goddamn elephant quest. Escort quests in general suck. So I guess we are heading north. Alright, here we are. Claw the Destroyer. Let's go get on the mammoth here. He's all the way up here. Shit. Alright, so yeah, we can charge.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I need a target. I can't cast that yet.
Alright, we got the spear. We got it all, folks. Let's go turn that one in. And then I think we're going to be doing the assassination of Harold Lane next. How close are we to completing this quest? Wrath-Lich King, nothing. I'm 52 quests away from completing this, so there's 51, 50. Yeah, we can probably get this no problem.
Ishnu Allah.
Assassination of Harold Lane. That'll be a new ring for us. Alright, let's go see where Harold Lane is at. He's probably up here, and I'm probably going to have to start pulling shit into me. Oh, there he is. Found him. Alright, let's eat and drink here real quick. I'll amplify magic. I'll make sure my frosty shield is on.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Shit! That did not go as well as I had planned on. Maybe I'll come back to that one later. And maybe we'll end the video here, folks. Until next time, guys, this is Roz with Ionian Gaming. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Patreon, all at Ionian Gaming. This video, yeah. So, until next time, guys, peace out.